morning, everybody. I have woken up in China. I've just gotten myself ready really quickly, and this is my view. Like, wow. Now we're just going downstairs to go and get some breakfast and go exploring for the day. To a museum which is just here, and we're gonna go and look at all of the terracotta warriors and a little bit of history and stuff like that. To catch you up to speed, we just had lunch. This is where we are at the moment. It's like a market for like food. We just went and did the museum, had lunch, and then I'm not really sure what we're doing next. We'll go back and then do another tour later or something. Hello guys. Oh my gosh, I feel like this is actually the first time I've been able to have a proper chat with you since I got here. It's been a little bit wild. We just got back to the accommodation. I'm back in my room. It's currently like 5:42. It's been a bit of an interesting day, like just figuring out everything. Getting things like Alipay working has been a literal struggle, and I've got like a VPN and when to use the VPN to be able to get on socials. So I worked out, okay, I can get onto socials with the VPN. I can upload stories. Uploading a post, however, has not really worked. So I'm kind of like, well, at least I'm still somewhat on there. Don't know about TikTok and stuff. Haven't even like attempted TikTok. But yesterday was such a massive travel day. I really did not feel like it was going to be that far, but we literally boarded the plane at 11 o'clock in the morning yesterday. And then we arrived at like 7:30, and the time difference is different by about 3 hours. So Australia's in front by about 3 hours. And then we got on our next flight, which we were like rushing to the gate. Also, the airport in Shanghai is massive, and I did want to get some footage, but there's no way. We were on a mission to get to our next gate to make sure we made the flight. I threw out my power bank, which I was really disappointed about because I need a power bank. Like, I have my phone, which I'm actually going to put on charge right now. Also, like, just to watch movies and stuff, I used it on the plane, and then on the domestic flight we couldn't use it. I was like, are you serious? I just used it for this last 9-hour flight. So anyway, I had to throw that in the bin, which I was a bit disappointed about. So I'll probably try and find another one whenever I can. So yeah, we got here by like 2 o'clock in the morning, and we had to leave the hotel this morning at 9:30. So we've all slept like 4, 5, maybe 6 hours. But I literally got in here last night, opened my bags, not unpacked, but opened them, and then went and like had a shower and just crashed out. Then this morning we got up, we had breakfast, and then we got on the bus and headed to like the terracotta warriors, like how to make it, showing us like the sculpting and everything, which you would have seen the footage already. And then we went to the actual like big museum, and I didn't realize, but the terracotta warriors, they only recovered them in 1970, which is a long time ago, but it's actually not that long ago. So we were trying to, all the faces were different as well. Like, we learnt a bit at the making place, which was nice to learn before going actually to the museum. And I reckon like it's a bit of a memorial, it seems, of maybe the soldiers that actually did fight all of those years ago, like however long ago. Really interesting to see. And then we went and had lunch, and then we kind of just came back here. We've just been on the bus for a while, driving and stuff. Gonna put some pants on because it's getting a little bit colder. And there's like a bit of a night tour and seeing all the lights and in the city and stuff, so that should be nice. it's been interesting. I think China is definitely a place as a Westerner to have a tour guide, because we went like away from the group for a little bit just to have a look around, and everybody was coming over to us like trying to get us to get in a taxi and like buy their stuff, and like quite pushy and stuff. So they don't really tend to do that when you are in a group. Also, the language barrier is hard and everything like that. So it's been good having the tour. It's just like not really the way that we're used to traveling. We just kind of do our own thing, which is like, I would definitely prefer that. But I think a place like here, you do need a tour. So we've only got tonight in where we are now. It's like Zoom. I'll put it here. It's like the central China. And then tomorrow we're gonna do the city wall, and there's a bit of history there. And then after that, we're going to Beijing. I've just been eating some apricot coconut balls. Also, it's just nice to see different cultures and open your horizons a little bit more, and seeing how different parts of the world live, and you know, seeing what, okay, I've been to China, like I know what it's like. So it's been cool. I'm just gonna get changed, and then we're gonna head downstairs and go on the tour. Everybody, it is Tuesday morning, not that that matters when you're on holidays. But I just got up. I did not wake up before my alarm like I always do. My alarm literally woke me up. I really needed some sleep, so I'm feeling a lot better now. But I've just packed up my stuff just in there, so we're pretty much all ready to go. It's 5 to 7. Go downstairs, check out, have some breakfast, and then we're gonna head out at 8 o'clock and yeah, start exploring. So I did have like a singlet on, but I just felt like, I think I'm gonna be more comfortable in this t-shirt. So this is the fit. This is her, and I've just got my Fusions on, long pants, and then also just these because I do not want to have sore feet again. So this is the fit, and I've just got a sweater as well in case I need it, because we're going to be spending a lot of the day traveling. So yeah, I want to be comfortable. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking and go get some food. I'm really hungry. Secured. Happy to find a Starbucks and it's good coffee. Look at this. Look at this place. Stunning. So we're just in a hot pot, which was really interesting. I'll show you guys on the way out to like actually have a look at everything. But basically you get a pot, it boils, then you go with a plate and pick up whatever you want to boil, and then you get like a little bowl like this. You mix in all your flavors, and then you boil everything in the pot in the boiling water. Then you put it into your flavors, which is this, and then you eat it. And it's been a very interesting experience. Let me show you. But that is the thing that you boil it in. Obviously it's like a mess now. But yeah, and I just went up to have a look at some of their dessert, and they're all like really light and fluffy. Like that's why I really like Chinese desserts. I've discovered is because it's really light, like fluffy and like yum. Look at this. I haven't tried this one yet. So light. Nothing about it is heavy at all. And this one. So good. It's like really soft. Like the cake is like fluffy. And then I had one of these before, but it was pink. I thought it was going to be like strawberry, but when you bite inside it, it was almost like a Lemington, like the coconut and almost like cream in the middle. I want to see what this one's like. See? It's like a cream in the middle. But it gives like mochi. But I'll show you on the way out, like what it looks like. Everything's in like big bowls, so when we walk out I'll show you, and then get like the tongs, put it on the plate, and then come out to boil it. But railway station to get on the bullet train, and look at this place.
女士们、先生们，你们好，由西安北开往。
Currently on the train going to Beijing, talking really quietly. I hope you guys can hear me well with this microphone, but I wanted to fill you in earlier because I was just editing it until my laptop just died. But we went to like a calligraphy class, or like explaining how to write in Chinese, and it was really cool because he wrote like Australia and like the name of Australia, how to write it, and then he wrote like just the basics for us. First few strokes are like the head, the body, the land, and then like the mouth. So it meant lucky and you're happy if you can clothe yourself, if you can feed yourself. And it was just like so nice. He was such a sweet guy. He like wrote us something really special, not with like the rest of the group, it was just us. So it was like just really traditional also to see their culture like that, and the meanings behind every letter that they write, and how it's actually a picture, not just the letters and the words. So that was awesome. After doing that, and then as you saw, we went and had lunch. When we get to Beijing, we'll then check into our hotel. I think we'll have probably dinner there, and then that's it for today. It's been like a pretty hectic day, and then I think we go and see the Great Wall tomorrow. I have to check my itinerary, but pretty confident we're going to go see the Great Wall, so I will definitely bring you guys along for that. Guys, I just got into my room in Beijing. Look at this place. This is so cool. Okay, up at the front door. Okay, bathroom, shower, toilet, vanity, bath. Yeah, this will do. Wow. I would love to see my view. It's really dark outside. Yeah, I can't see a single thing, so that's going to be interesting tomorrow, but oh my gosh, this is so nice. It's currently like 10 o'clock, my watch is dead, but the train was good. My phone and everything is nearly dead because I had to do like a whole bunch of editing and everything. I didn't get all of it done, unfortunately, but that so does not matter. But we have like a not as busy day tomorrow. We don't have to wake up until 10 o'clock, which is so much better. Have breakfast, and then we have like a couple of places we're going to go, the Forbidden City, and I think the Pearl Factory or something. And then we come home and like rest. So good. Also, I'm going to give you a quick haul of what I bought today. So when I went to Paris, London, and New York for Christmas, I kind of started this little tradition without realizing that I started a tradition. But it was just buying a magnet in every city or every country that I go. And I was kind of like, well, I'll kind of keep up the tradition because I think it's really cute. And I found this, and I wasn't sure if I'm like, is this really tacky? But it's not. She's so cute. But look at this little fridge magnet. I literally just got it off the city wall in Xi'an today, and I just thought she was so cute just to have on like the side of my fridge. So she's definitely adding to the tradition of China, and I just thought she was beautiful. And this is where we got the Chinese calligraphy man, how he was teaching us how to write. These were on the table, which I did get a little bit of footage. Picked one of these, and I'm gonna unwrap it and show you. But this is the one that I chose. Isn't it just so beautiful? It means elegant lady, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty fitting. I'll definitely take that. And then the little stamp on the corner, the little red stamp, is the artist's name, and it also gives it like authenticity as well. So I think it'll look so beautiful in like a gold frame at home. I don't really know where I'll like put it, but I just think it's so beautiful. They're my purchases so far that I've got in China. Obviously yesterday took me a day to figure out Alipay, but it's been figured out today, hence why I was able to buy some things and buy coffee and, you know, everything like that. But now I'm just going to just like open up my suitcases and just get settled. I'm kind of hungry. It's currently 11:17. So I'm going to have a shower, and by that time it'll be probably midnight. And yeah, we met our tour guide. She gave us like the rundown of the hotel. We're going to be here for 3 nights, which is so nice. And like, it's a proper toilet. Even the toilet seat has a bidet. Like, amazing. And she gave us snacks as well, because like we have like the same group. I don't think I've actually explained this, but we have like a group of people that we're basically spending the whole trip with, which is nice. So I think it just gives you a little bit of familiarity of people, and you're doing this thing together and you're all Australians. So It's really nice that way. Through a Tripper deal, it is awesome. They literally look after everything. And even when we got off the bullet train today, they were there waiting with the Tripper deal sign. And when we were in Yemen, they took us, like, there was all different Tripper deal groups. So we would go and have dinner at a restaurant, and then the next group would come in, and it's just all Aussies. So that was really cool to see, because I'm like, wow, they obviously do this all the time. And Jessica is who we picked up, or who picked us up from the bullet train tonight. And she said, I literally dropped off my last tour at 6:30 tonight, and now I'm picking you guys up at like 10 o'clock, I think it was. So it's been wild for them. They're just like back-to-back tours. And same with Puma. He was picking up his next lot from the airport tonight at 12 o'clock. So it's long days for them as well. So I'm going to get my bag organised and have a shower. She gave us like snacks because she was like, I know you guys probably haven't eaten anything on the train. How nice is that? Good morning, everybody. It is obviously the next morning. I washed my hair last night, and can I tell you, oh my gosh, it feels so nice. And I did curl it for something a little bit different, but I'm just putting on some moisturizer right now. I've had a bit of an interesting morning, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up and I have a power adapter, and I could not get it working. So I had to call like guest services to come up and get my power adapter working so I could plug in my heat tools and straighten and curl my hair. Anyway, they came up. The first lady, she didn't speak English, obviously, so I was trying to explain that, you know, sign language, that it's broken and I need to use this to straighten my hair with this, and the power's not working. And she was like, okay, I'll send somebody up. So she sent up the engineer. He took out the universal adapter, and he just put the extension cable straight in the wall, upside down. I was like, oh, it's Australian, because you couldn't kind of get it in at first, and then he got it in, and then everything started working, and I was like, what? So Australian ports do work here? Like, oh my gosh. So yeah, I got my hair done. This is my outfit for today. I just got on this same shirt that I wore to the state final. I love it so much. And then this skirt is really cute. And then the shoe situation is still a bit of a situation, but I'm wearing my Pumas. I think they look okay. Like, I've never really done this with the skirt because I always just wear Connie's, and I think it looks a lot nicer. But in saying that, I've seen like so many Chinese people, they have like beautiful dresses on and they're wearing like runners. And I'm kind of like, you know what, it actually doesn't look that bad, it looks okay. Yeah, I'm just getting used to it. So I'm gonna go downstairs now and have some breakfast and then see what the plan is for the day. Got back from the Forbidden City. How amazing is that place? Like, oh my goodness, I could not believe it. And it turned into like a maze, because we were there for like the first part of it and I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then you go through one of the walkways and then it turns into this whole other section, and then you go to the next one and it turns into this massive maze. Basically, it was a bit of history there. The emperor would live there, so he would have like different buildings for different things, I guess. And one of them was like his office or his workspace, so there was no furniture in it. This massive building that had like a desk and a chair in it, and that's literally it. No distractions, nothing. And then like we saw his house, so like the size of his bed that he would sleep in, which was just enough for one person because he needs like proper rest and stuff like that. And then saw some furniture, and then we saw the Empress where she lived, like her living quarters, and then like where all the other people lived. Like it was just insane. And then you had these beautiful mountains in the background with all of these like the buildings and the temples and stuff. It was insane. So that's all we did today. It was very like not a full-on day. Tomorrow is going to be hectic because we're going to go see the pandas. We're going to go do the Great Wall. And yeah, there's a few things which is going to be good. But right now it's like 4:30. We have not had lunch. We are absolutely starving. So we're going to go downstairs and just walk the streets a little bit, find something to eat. So let's go. I'm like literally so hungry. Just got back to the room. Just went and had some dinner and went to like a little restaurant just downstairs. And the sweetest girls were there. Oh my gosh. I'm going to put a photo on the screen here so you guys can see. But they were so sweet, and I had like translation to like translate to figure out what to have and does this work and this work. And she was like translating back and speaking back, and it was so fun. And then she said, spoke a little bit of English but not much. And then she said, "You're so beautiful." And I was like, oh, that's so nice. And then she asked me about social media, and we were trying to add each other, but like I had to tell her that I had a VPN to access mine here. And then she said, well, she has China TikTok, so she couldn't find me and she couldn't add me on there. And she was like, we can't be friends, so like sad and everything. And I was like, let's take a photo together. So I took one, and then she also took one on her phone, and it was just such a nice experience. Like she was just such a beautiful soul, like so nice. And we had fried rice, we had eggplant. Oh my gosh, the eggplant in China is next level, like a roasted eggplant. We had chicken, which she recommended a soy sauce, like half chicken. And then we also had like a beef and a vegetable. I don't know what the vegetable was, but it was like a beef thing. So good. And then I went to like the little convenience store because I wanted to get some snacks because we literally had not had lunch or dinner at all. I picked up these. This is the Franzi Jasmine Matcha Flavor Butter Cookie. I feel like it would be nice. I'm going to open it, I think. We can try it together. Oh, okay. It comes in little packets. Okay, that's cool. Let's open it together. I was like, I have to try some Chinese, like, convenience store food, you know? It's like a, shortbread is what it tastes like. It's pretty good. And then I got this. I actually ate all this on the way back home when we were walking, but it was just like a strawberry chocolate, to be honest. It was nice. It was almost like a Nesquik soft. It wasn't like super strong strawberry. It was like softer. And then I also got this. I just saw peaches on the front and I was like, oh, okay. This could be cool. Okay, everything's individually wrapped. I kind of like that. Okay. There's a seed in it. It's just a dried peach. That's actually really good. This is the last thing I got. I just figured we've got a really big day tomorrow. And also on the train. And I think too, because we hadn't eaten all day, I was like, right, I want to get some snacks. I feel like I definitely went for the sweeter stuff. Okay. Interesting. I don't even know what this is like. It's just like a sweet biscuit. Like milk, cream. It's actually really good. Everything that I got is actually really nice. I was a little bit worried about the matcha. I was worried about all of it because I don't know what it is. This is just, yeah, it's like a milk biscuit, I guess. Like the cream inside. And then it just breaks, yeah. It's like 7:30. So I'm just going to chill, to be honest. I'm going to have a shower. I'm going to get cozy. I might just catch up on some editing and stuff. And then tomorrow we have a really early day. We literally have to leave here at 7:15 in the morning. I think I'm going to wrap up this vlog here. I am going to film tomorrow, but I might only film like a day because I think I just want to give the filming a little bit of a break. It is definitely very different from my usual kind of content. And I don't really know if you guys are interested in like traveling with me, but it's been really, really fun. It's been really nice. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming along with the journey for the first 3 days. Anyway, it's been a wild ride. 3 days. It's been a hectic 3 days, that is for sure. But yeah, thank you for being here as always. If you're new, a massive welcome as well. I've noticed that there's been a lot of new followers join our community, which is really nice to see. I love you guys, and I will see you all in my next vlog. Bye guys.